You know, like they always say, it's like smell has that link to memory. Like our podcast has a link to smell.
Yeah, I wish it didn't.
Yeah, it's not okay. Absolutely not okay.
It's a fucking boomerang of chaos, this show.
Right,
Sorry, whoa. A boomerang of chaos.
Yeah.
A boomerang of chaos.
You can keep trying to get rid of it, but guess what? That fucker's coming back around and hitting you in the head at 30 miles an hour. Hello and welcome to The Thread of Gentlemen,
a podcast where we take a kamikaze dive into the best
and often worse tales the internet has to offer.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Ben.
I'm Charlie. And without any further ado,
I think we need to get this show started.
All right, who wants to go first with a story? Ben's got a mouthful, so I'd like him to go first, so he has to do that panic chew thing.
I got meat in my mouth.
Got meat in my mouth, boy.
Right, so, got the barracks bunny pregnant, but it's not mine.
Ooh, how do you get somebody pregnant, but it's not yours?
I had to read that real slow. I wasn't sure that was an honest sentence. I was like, I could be easily fucking this up. Like, I think I developed some kind of cognitive brain failure while reading that, but it says that. So,
yeah.
What? Who got pregnant?
That's foreshadowing there, Charlie.
I couldn't hear it through the cerebral
Tune in
palsy,
for next week's episode to find out who got up the doof.
Spoiler alert, it's me.
So there was a Marine that was pissing me off. I think when it comes to Marines, you kind of got to let them because you don't really have much choice. Just disrespectful and impossible to make him do anything. This is like creeping into like just rapey territory, you know?
Yeah. So wait, so the guy that's writing is also a Marine, I'm guessing, because otherwise you'd just be like, yes sir.
Yeah. This is about to go Semper Fi, motherfucker, isn't it?
Down to the base, sir. Yes, sir.
Push up on my cock. So one night after a field day, I snuck into his room while he was sleeping and crawled under his covers and gave him the sloppiest blowjob.
Oh, yeah, you showed him.
Marine chicks are like, right? And you're like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm with you. So as I slipped out of the room, I kept the cum in my mouth and went straight over to the barracks bunny and ate her out.
This is like, okay, so you want to get revenge on a guy.
What?
This is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
You what, mate?
Yeah. Spit the cum into her woo-hoo and got her pregnant.
To our dear listeners, chaos has overtaken the Thread of Gentlemen.
I've just had some cheese and some wine, so I might not be fully with it, but it sounded like somebody, male or female, we don't really know, went over, sucked off a pain in the arse Marine.
Yes.
Then with the juice still in the mouth,
The old
then
hamster.
ate out a random woman.
Yeah. And because this is American, I'll only do them with the honour of using an American reference. It was cum Postmates.
Oh God. Okay. So.
Okay. I'm up to speed.
Yeah. I wish I was slower, but yeah.
So many questions, but I don't care to have them answered. Like what a barracks bunny is. Don't care.
Guys, Google exists.
It does.
An
Urban Dictionary exists.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary. We haven't done this in a while.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay, so I'm actually going to finish off this story because it ends in a way that's kind of like there's no justice in this world. She ended up keeping the baby.
So a barracks bunny is the woman who hops from barracks room to room looking for a good time.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
So she got pregnant and kept the baby.
Yeah, and then it burst out of her tummy. And ate everybody on the spaceship that they were. No, okay, that's the wrong movie. So she.
She got pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn.
Well, we officially, by the way, have, I think, the winner of the sneeze in the mouth.
Yeah.
Transferred mouth cum.
So what happened? So she kept the baby.
Yeah, and then it says now that shitbag Marine has to pay child support for 18 years. I really showed him. Ooh, I think you're a criminal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure that's showing him. And also, why was this poor lady involved? She's just collateral damage.
That's definitely overkill on revenge.
That might be worse than the sleeping with your boyfriend's dad, getting him to come in a condom, then making your boyfriend eat it story that we had.
It's got more long-term impact, doesn't it?
Because there's no... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that's so bad. I don't even think there's a word for that.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, you've won. You've won that one.
That's a crime.
That's a crime.
Let's not cut the shit.
Yeah. So basically, they ended up being like boop 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 boop, and.
But I hope that there's a happy ending here that, you know, actually because of this, the arsehole Marine and the barracks bunny, they got together and they found that they loved each other and they raised a child who had a perfectly normal upbringing.
What's your conception story? Well,
it can't be good.
Instead of the stork, the bunny came to visit.
Thing is, it can't be
Marjorie the bunny.
It can't be good for your swimmers to be in someone's gob for a bit.
Well, so apparently it worked. So come on. That's Marine cum right there.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I was going to say I've got some questions on the mechanics of this.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm sure if you kind of
like cum with biceps.
If you spit with hard enough, I reckon you could probably get past the get into the ovaries.
I'll be honest. I think there were probably bits of cum that had punch ups with other bits of cum to get into the egg.
Yeah. Then it really is a race at that point. So
I'm glad we could put a comedy twist on this crime.
I also suspect that this is 100% bollocks. You know, I'm willing to put folding money on the fact that this never happened.
Test you between legs crossing over bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Thank you for joining us, and that's the end of this episode. And we're all going to go take a shower now. So
that's a horrible one to start with. But
don't ever send in any more stories to Restrained Gentlemen because we're closing down.
Don't like and subscribe. Do like and subscribe. Do. Yeah. Okay, shall I cleanse everyone with the power through a romance story?
Cleanse me, Charlie. He can walk.
It's not going to get any better, but it's a bit more of a return to form.
He can't walk.
Well, as long as there's no crime involved, then.
Might still be. It's early days.
Okay.
I picked up a random at the bar. Things started to get hot
there's going to be a crime.
Yeah. So we got a taxi back to mine. We were all over each other the whole way back.
Good. Nice.
Fine. Nothing illegal here. Nothing. This is great. So we're having sex. After a while, it sounds like she's getting close to orgasm.
Consensual sex.
Yep. I smelled this horrible smell. I thought to myself, she must have farted. Her moans are getting louder. I keep pounding away, trying to mentally block out the smell. After a few minutes later, she begins to orgasm. The smell gets worse. I feel something mushing into my thighs.
Oh,
no,
God.
It can't be. It's going to be.
Well, I mean, listen, that's actually the best case scenario. Because, like, pick up a random at the bar, you don't know their situation. Either she's shit or it's a fetus.
John, if this right here,
a left turn.
If this is the best case scenario, that's something wrong.
It's so funny that John said that, and in my head, because he was like, it's either she's shit, and I was like, and I'll say it with you, or you're shit, and you went fetus.
Yeah.
That's not where I was going.
No.
Hey, Charlie, are we going to find out what this particularly warm and dangerous fluid is?
Mushy is the word used.
I did forget that.
I turn on the light, and this poor girl had shit everywhere.
There it is.
It was all over my dick, all down my legs, all over my bed, everywhere.
Oh.
She tries to blame it on me. I like this.
Yeah. I like that. I love that.
So, audience, right. This is how you do it. Yeah? If you shit on someone during sex, blame them.
No. Girls out there. This is the thing. If I know guys like I do, right, and the guy's looking down, he's like, the fuck, man. And if you just turn around, it's like, you were that good. Every guy's going to be like,
Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, I'll take it. No guy's ever leaving that fucking certification, is he?
Yeah.
I'd love it if he was like, "Oh my god, you shit in my bed," and she's like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah. She's like, "I didn't," and then just stares at him. And then
this
you're
is-
like,
This is the ultimate gaslighting.
yeah.
Where it's just like, instead of the smoking gun, there was the steaming shit. And they're just kind of like, no, not me.
I know. What shit?
I don't see a shit.
And then there's not a hedgerow there, but she just merges into it like Homer Simpson and just disappears.
Just disappears, gone forever.
And you're left with the shitty bed and shame.
And the woman in your wall.
So she tries to blame me, saying I shouldn't have fingered her ass in the cab the way home.
Okay, all right, yeah, that took a weird. Fine.
I mean, the thing is, if he did, I'd be like, why were you doing that? That's a weird place to begin surfacing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wait till you're at the garage to change the oil, my friend.
But also holes is holes, you know. So
I don't quite understand.
It's an argument that wins every time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I still
Your
don't really
Honor.
understand
Holes is
how, like, you know, you can finger an ass in a cab and then, let's say half an hour later, time to kind of get back, have a glass of wine, and then, get on it.
She is
Then
treating it like a
shitting.
frag grenade, isn't she? She's like, oh, you fingered the arse. And you're like, what? So that set the timer off? Like, what was the...
yeah, but he was wearing his Hulk glove, so
Listen, it's an excuse.
It is, as an excuse goes, it's a pretty good one.
Well, why
and
not?
I think the reason she's pulled that out, Giggity, is because she's like, well, listen, I let you do this, so you have to let me get off
And
this.
that's how transactions work. He's now a city trader, by the way, as a result of this.
Listen, she's run out of cards to play, so she that's the ace in the hand. She went for it, tried it.
Yeah, it's funny because you can hear the delivery now that she's like, well, it was your fault because, finger arse.
Yeah.
Damn.
I told her just to get in the shower and don't worry about it. The part of the story is probably the worst. I said I didn't get to... oh no.
I love it when he reacts like that because it means something fantastic is about to happen.
I said I didn't get to finish and got her to give me a blowjob in the shower. I ended up coming in her mouth as the shit was still washing down the shower drain. We ended up sharing the most awkward taxi back into the city of all time.
Why did you...
No, don't go back into the city.
Yeah.
Your night is done, sir.
Yeah,
out,
no.
brother.
You get her.
Have you
in
seen
the
that
taxi.
meme at the moment with the Islamic guy? He's like, brother,
Brother,
Oh, yeah, no, I love that guy.
that's definitely that. He got
So
in the cab,
she-
brother.
Brother, no.
Brother,
So he gives her the stink finger. She then
Well, to be
shits
proved.
the bed. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. She then shits the bed, and then he's like, oh, well, I didn't get to finish. Dude, you're finished. She's finished proceedings. Wait
Yeah.
for her to go, clean up, and then have a shameful one.
good for him
It's
for
fine.
still being in the mood after being covered in that Nutella.
Yeah.
By good for him, I mean freak.
Yeah.
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 Brother.
Oh, brother. Oh.
I get it.
I mean, do you?
Yeah, I mean,
Cab's
No, I
quite
don't.
expensive.
gotta still come right? Might as well.
Holes is holes.
Gone that far.
I think if I saw that, it would just be like, listen, I'm going to wait for proceedings to finish. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to have several drinks, have a little cry, then I'll finish myself
Yeah,
off.
weeping fixes
I call
all.
bullshit. I reckon you just go for it.
No, I think what you do is she was like, oh, I'm sorry, what can I do to fix this? And he just raises an eyebrow. She's like, okay.
Use the mush as lube.
Oh,
Just grab a fistful and head to the shower.
Put it back in its hole. Thumb it back in. Pink torpedo, just line it back in there.
All right. So, John, do you have any stories for us, man?
I'm going to change things up a little bit now by not changing them up at all.
That's fair
Here's
enough.
another poo story.
Yeah,
Here we go.
blame you for
Nice.
that.
This one's called Swimming Friend. Oh, friend. Okay. I love the way this guy writes, and it's from Larry, which is a great name.
That's a fantastic name. Larry always has a funny story to tell.
He does, but the thing is, I can hear his voice. I've never met the guy. He sent this in via email, and I can hear his voice. He goes, "Right, gents, here's the struggle."
Oh,
this is going to be
good. He's the kind of guy that's very used to hearing his own name when somebody goes, "Larry."
Yeah.
Right, gents, here's the struggle. I am, by all accounts, a bit of a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Okay, Larry. At least he's honest.
Yeah. In times of struggle, my brain goes into panic mode, and I do weird shit like this.
Oh, he doesn't leave the hat.
I think he is the hat.
Yeah, he might be the hat.
Oh, but still, thank you for sending in, Larry. Like and subscribe.
Go on, Larry. Laz. Right. I went swimming with the school when I was a kid. I mean, thank you for that last bit of the sentence, because otherwise that would have been weird.
Oh, yeah, no, context means everything.
God,
it certainly does. Afterwards, I was freezing and I needed a shit. Do you know what? I do get that, because sometimes when you come out the swimming pool and you're cold and your body's like, nope, it's coming out.
Yeah, a tight, slippery causeway.
I mean, there's the episode title, isn't it? That's horrible.
That's.
I just give and give, man.
That's wonderful.
I just let my slightly autistic brain just take the fucking wheel.
Slightly. I don't think that spectrum's wide enough for you, mate.
The thing is, there's not a word for what I am. I am the spectrum.
You're a goddamn genius.
I'm not on it. Right. I've folded the spectrum in on itself.
He's the DMT of autism. Afterwards, I was freezing and needed a shit. I didn't make it, and I shit on the cubicle floor.
Nice.
There's shame in that, Larry. There's shame in that not only you did that, but then also you've typed that and sent that in.
Yeah.
But I don't how you've made it that far.
Yeah, you got over the finish line and then ran back over it.
I mean, to be fair, we've only got his word that he made it over the finish line, didn't we? Speedos ain't coming out. You know? It might have happened half an hour before, but we just don't know.
It's not a lie.
Yeah, good point.
All of the other kids why's Larry got a tail?
Yeah, it's just hanging on like a brown tampon.
Oh, God. Right, so afterwards I was freezing and needed a shit. I didn't make it, and I shit on the cubicle floor. I should have walked away. I should have sacrificed the towel. I didn't.
Wouldn't have a podcast if he did.
Yeah.
Instead, oh God, this kid. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's take the left turn. Strap in.
What are the other options?
Kick it like a hockey puck.
Punt it. As hard as you can. Into the shower
underneath
area.
all of them. Yeah, see how many screams you can
Mr.
get.
Hankey's no business.
I'd punt it back into the pool.
Yeah, that's water polo.
There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that was good.
Instead, I wrapped my turd in a sock and took it home with me to dispose of later.
No, you made some big mistakes.
He made a friend out of his fucking mistake.
You were in the toilet. You were in the toilet. And you...
He treated it like
Larry.
fucking E.T., man.
Poor Larry.
Be good.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Right, so... Instead, I took it home to dispose of later. Somehow, this made more sense. Fight or flight became shite off sight. Oh, Larry. Yeah. Larry, that's a beautiful thing.
There's no puns here, Larry. We make the puns.
Oh.
I'm inserting a round of applause in now.
Do you know what I would do? I would take the idea of just hoofing it underneath the cubicle, and at the same time I'd shout something like, "Oh, fuck off, Greg." So then everyone's looking for Greg.
No one challenges that. Yeah. I don't know. I'd if you're going to put it in the sock, at least fucking, David and Goliath it at the biggest guy in the room.
Yeah, the lifeguard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You've got to send that down the water slide, haven't you? You just have to.
You leave it. You leave it where it is.
Yes.
Yes.
You put it in a bin. You put it in a bin.
You just put it in a bin.
Yeah, all right. Or the toilet if you're, if you've gone to Eton. Sorry, Charlie.
Mrs. Doubtfire over here. Like,
Larry, thank you.
no,
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, no. I don't mean thank you for doing it. Thank you for sending it in to us.
All right, guys, this is Johnny. Just letting you know that we have a brand new Thread of Gentlemen YouTube channel where you can watch us record this episode and many others like it. We've got lots of exclusive content over there, like our Stinky Fish Food Challenge. So if you're a fan of the podcast, you're enjoying the show, make sure you come hang out with us over on YouTube. Just search Thread of Gentlemen on YouTube and hit that like and notification bell. All the best.
This one's from Fesshole, and if we know anything about holes, they certainly is holes.
That
They is holes.
You're right. You're bang on there.
I'm not right. It's
a mathematical
It's a
fact.
universal truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
It's like any Abrahamic religion. At its center, it's just there is an eternal positivity to the message.
This is innate knowledge that descends time.
I think it's written in Sanskrit somewhere.
I'd be for sure holes.
Yeah, it's
holes.
literally just a hole next to a hole.
But holes is holes,
Yeah.
Listen,
it's the best things the aliens brought us.
Or is it a hole within a hole? An anal fistula?
No, see that's now metaphysical holes. We're moving into the realm of
Well, no, a tear in your anus is very much a physical thing.
yeah. Well, that's a dangerous thing because it could lead to a whole universe of holes.
Got to stop eating so many crisps.
Oh, there's a thought.
There it is.
Sharp little bits just picking their way. Ed, that's an awful thought. Anyways,
From the genius of Fesshole, I got shit-faced at a wedding. So you went to a wedding and found some pills in a baggie in my jacket pocket.
Oh, nice.
Now, see, no one finds pills. So, like, you're either going to be that nutcase that's like, maybe I can fly, and you walk off a cliff. Like, that's the drug equivalent of that. So took one, woke up next morning. My dear reader, I had swallowed a spare button.
So it was the little the button that you get in the bag.
Was it a new jacket by any chance? It's the way that the guy put it on his tongue. He's like, lift off. It's like his girlfriend just looked at him and go, what are you doing? He's like, going to the moon.
Take care of me, babe. See you in the morning.
Whee!
Oh, great. Fantastic. Thank you for that one. That's great. Oh, what a lovely story that wasn't involving poo. Or
by the way, what's
people...
brilliant about that as well is that he didn't check. Like, it's not like the next day he took a shit and he was like, oh, look, there's a fucking, there's a button, because no one's doing that. So he woke up and then saw opened up the baggie and was like, oh, that's weird. That looks like the baggie. Yeah.
He probably woke up. It's like, wow, I'm surprisingly okay. I must be Superman. I'm basically Bear Grylls. Oh, it's a button.
Yeah. At least it's going to pick up some roughage on the way out.
Yeah.
So you're coming at this purely from a digestive health point of view.
No, I've got nothing else. I'm trying to be optimistic.
He's putting a silver lining on it.
There's the smallest perk you might get.
He ate multicolored plastic.
Yeah, there are no winners. I'm willing to go out on a limb here and say that his name is probably Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Could be a Greg.
That is a classic Kevin maneuver.
Could be a Greg.
No, because Greg is more malicious than that. This is a Kevin.
Ooh.
This is
I
thought.
got it. It's a Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Kevin Lewis Gregson. If that's your name listening to this podcast, I've singled you out. This is happening. You're asleep right now. Wake up.
Yeah, he's asleep because he's dead. Nobody with that name survived beyond their teen years.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, actually, do you know what? I wish I could remember it today, but somebody had a name that said phonetically was basically like putting a finger in your ass.
Were they Arabic?
You need to tell me that name.
I
can't even work that out.
It was like the surname was Butt, so B-U-T-T.
Okay.
Fingering first name.
But it was like fucking hell. I gotta find it because it was fucking brilliant. And I was like, I hope they pick up the phone because I need to say your name out loud. Yeah, it's just
hello. Is this fingery butt?
Just call it like fister butt. Like it was that fucking like whoa. Like when I first read it, I was like, someone's fucking with me, right? And I'm like this, no, they're not.
Fister butt.
Yeah,
They're the people you got to be really careful with though, because they've heard that all their lives. So anything you throw at them, they're going nuclear.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
They're coming straight back.
I like it.
Fister butt.
My favourite though, when I'm at work, is somebody who has an email address that they made circa 2001. They're now like in their mid-40s, so it's like, you know, like it's like Gary Rogers, but then their email address is like Rizboy99. Like it's fucking, so I
Pussy Slayer 69.
drag them through the dirt on that one. I'm just like, do you mind just answering a couple of security questions? And they're like, yeah, okay. Confirm your email for me, Gary.
Question 2.
You hear him go.
What were you thinking, Gary?
It's funny though because they just go, yep.
Yeah, sorry, but it is definitely big dick. Gary.
Yeah, they're like, but yeah,
42.
big cock Roger, 81, and I'm like, sorry, that was big, and they're like cock Roger. I'm like,
Can you spell that
what,
for me,
Roger?
Gary?
Sorry, the line's a bit weak.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at work. I'm like, me too. We could be here all day. Let's fucking get this on the road.
Are you guys ready for an agony aunt?
Oh, I'm so ready.
I'm ready. Shove it in me.
My roommate keeps fucking his bed. How do I approach?
You don't.
Well,
You just kill him.
I can end this right here. You don't. You absolutely don't.
Yeah.
You walk away.
Let me get this all out there. I honestly don't know how else to put it. So for context, my roommate warned me that he sometimes sleep talked at night, but I'd gotten extremely unlucky with my first 2 roommates. They were absolutely terrible, inconsiderate, spoiled, and disgusting. Therefore, a clean, tidy, hygienic roommate sounded great, and I thought that a little sleep talking wouldn't hurt anyone.
See, this is weird, isn't it? Because, Geary, between us mutually, we know someone that sleep wanks, don't we? Which is, I always, right, that's going to make it sound like it's Ben to everyone listening. It's not Ben. But there's a guy, there's a guy that we know that apparently does this, and I don't understand how.
So, yeah, the story goes, I wasn't there, but I'm going to say some things that all of my friends are going to get. They stole some leather cushions from a house party.
Right.
And 2 of them slept in this guy's car. And the driver was sleepwanking. Just, he had his hands down his pants and was just kind of tugging off.
I mean,
how
asleep actually was this guy?
Apparently he was snoring away.
So, is he blowing loads like every night without knowing it?
I don't think it went that far. I think it was like a comfort thing of just
A
like
lazy
hand down pants and
hand
just,
smash.
I can't imagine you're really going to be that, erect at nighttime. I don't want to imagine it.
Thing is, imagine having 2, like the sleep talking and the night bashing, where you're just like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then he starts sleep talking. He's like, Nancy Pelosi.
The sleep talking I can handle. The sleep fucking, on the other hand, I cannot handle. For clarification, the sleep talking went from a few mumbles and groans the first month to nightly violent spring squeaking coming across the room.
Yeah.
When you say coming across, is that the sound coming across the room, or is he coming across the room?
The sound, thank God, right. So far. This man will literally be pounding his mattress at 4 a.m. It's currently 4:30 a.m. and he's just woken me up after raw dogging his mattress again.
Why are you this close to him?
It got to the point where I had to use my earplugs to sleep, but that caused me to miss my alarm and therefore a class. So, uni, shared room. The other disturbing part is that he calls out names. He's currently single and unfortunately we have the same friend group. So occasionally I'll hear one of their names moaned out in the middle of the night. Here's what woke me up half an hour ago. Squeak, 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 squeak. Ah, Lauren. Squeak, squeak. Oh, fuck yeah. It only stops when A, he climaxes, 2, he fucks the bed so violently that he bounces himself up the bed, hits his head on the wall.
So he's top bunk.
Gentlemen, discuss.
I think you only have to say something if it turns into a bit of hate fucking.
It's right. I mean, but okay.
How do you approach this? First of all, you tell him straight away and be like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
The thing is, he's not though, is he? I'll throw him a bone on this. That is not his action.
No, don't give him a bone because he's only going to put it into his mattress. This is a guy who's got serious mental problems. However, the guy who's writing this in, God bless you for doing so, you're enabling this behaviour by not punching him in the face.
Yeah.
And in the dick.
Yeah.
Dick punch.
There is a third way.
All right. Charlie, don't be so proud.
If this is going to end up with this guy fucking him, I don't want to know the third way.
Yeah.
It's illegal, but it's a way.
Okay.
Okay.
Film it, right?
Right.
OnlyFans. Someone will pay to watch that. You
Yeah,
make the
okay.
money. Done.
So turn this guy into a revenue stream. That's what you're
Turn
talking-
the sleepless nights. Earn money. What's the magic phrase? Like, money. Earn money when you're asleep. There you go.
Yeah. No, I like that. I do like that. But I also think there might be a fourth way.
Go on.
You know how, there's some people reckon that you're quite suggestible when you're asleep. Okay, so say this guy's dreaming and he's going, oh, Laura or Lauren or whatever the fuck her name is. Slip in something else like, oh, Mark. Really mess this guy up because he's going to wake up and be like, oh, no, I can't ever sleep again. In a sort of, Freddy vs. Jason type situation. He'll never want to sleep again, or he will become gay. In which case, congratulations. I don't know.
I was just going to
this.
say,
Help
grab
me
a
out.
dinner plate and put it under his crotch on the down push. Break his dick off.
Unless he's cut a hole, in which case he's definitely not asleep.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you, man. There is.
There's no real
really,
answers.
it should be the guy.
All that's happened is you've magnified your issue by sharing it.
Good luck.
A problem shared is not a problem halved.
I mean, the thing is, we all go through our problems in halls. Like, there's always like some weird guy. The first fucking thing that happened in mine is I turned up and I had like a box of vodka. It was fucking, can't remember what it was. It was like good vodka, and I had like maybe 9 bottles of it, like decent sized bottles. And it's because I'd worked at an event that summer.
Yeah.
So I turned up and I had 3 other roommates, and like after everyone had got dropped off by friends, brothers, sisters, parents, whatever, and they all fucked off, I got the box, like dogged it on the table. I was like, let's get to know each other. And all 3 of them went, I don't drink. And I literally, without saying anything, got up with the box and walked out the flat, knocked on the next door and went, do you guys drink? They went, yeah. I went, I'm coming in. And they fucking became my uni mates for the rest of my time while I was there. But no one was fucking the mattress.
No, well, that you know of because you weren't there. you were
true.
next door. Maybe they were all going
We
at
had
it.
the plastic covered mattresses on it.
Protection.
That says everything you need to know about halls.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's like when you go to your grandma's house and she's got that plastic on it, and you're like, oh, Granny's a squirter.
I unsay that. Unsay that. I need.
No. That's yours now. That's in the ether.
That might
That's for
be
you.
the episode. I don't know what I said earlier, but I think that's got to be the tagline for the episode.
Well, it is what it is, and we are where we are.
Squirting is squirting, man.
Yeah, this is it. At least it's not shit.
Not when it's your nan.
It's all a puss.
No.
Listen, holes is holes, Charlie.
Oh, this is how it's Charlie. None of us are above the rules.
Bye, everyone.
Good luck, Godspeed.
John Granny's a square.
Oh.
Right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry for everything that's happened to your ear holes in the last 30, 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, you can't unsubscribe now. You would have listened.
I'm not sorry. We're not monetized. Fuck you.
Yeah, very true. Right, guys, thank you so much for listening. All the best.
All the best.
Peace, bitches.